Zuzutuya, 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 zuzutuya. I can't play Zuzutuya because then I had to mute the commentators.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the playoffs. It's finally happening after a month of regular season. All the teams have finished the regular games, and we will be starting the playoff series, starting by a massive matchup between Skanderbeg and Killa House Clan. And today, with me, we are joined, of course, by Obi, who's streaming the match, and Ban, the legend himself, who you've enjoyed so much. I had to bring him back. It's Wajid.
Oh, you in for an amazing game of Hacksport tonight!
Hopefully, you're gonna be just as excited as the match starts and finishes, as we should have a beautiful game between two attacking-minded teams, which is also much better compared to the debut you've had, where only one of them was attacking and the other one was just parking the bus. And hopefully we can get started soon as well, as we are already, well, maybe not quite delayed yet, but this is the usual latency you would expect at the moment. Because after this match, there's going to be another game, and I think, or at least I hope, Ovi can stream that one as well. I know Wajid won't be able to commentate that game, but that's okay. He's here for this match, and that's all that matters right now. As we gonna have the first matchup between teams from different conferences. And what a game it is. Let me just quickly check the stats of Skanderbeg. And they are missing Lucky, who was joint top scorer for them, despite only playing 2 matches out of 8. So that's a bit annoying for them. No signs of him showing up. But they already have Robert, they have Yazunek, they have Levaldo and Paredes in the room. Robert also mentioned that Lynch might join. That would be good for them too. While KHK or Killa House Clan is expected to play with their main lineup. the players who've got most minutes, and those are Tvoya, Sara, AVR, and then Coco. Wajid, what's the score prediction for today?
Well, we know the community is all backing Killer House Clan. You know, a lot of
What a research he's done for the matchup. Let's go.
33 people have voted for Killer House Clan to win this game. Only 4 people are back. No, not even 4. 3 people are backing Skanderbeg. So not many people are behind Skanderbeg. They're the underdogs coming in. But you know what that means? Less pressure on them. They can play, leave everything on the pitch, go full out attack. They know they've got nothing to lose tonight. So we're in for an absolutely amazing game, hopefully, of sport hockey.
If you ask me for the chances of each team qualifying, if we had strongest lineups for both of the teams, I would probably say something like 70% for Killa House Clan and 30% for Skanderbeg. So they can definitely pull an upset today.
You know, I was watching AVR in the All-Star game yesterday, and whoa, this guy is a player. 19 goals he's got this season. You know, he's playing some amazing hacksball. Do you think he can continue it in this match?
He could be the top scorer of the league, as the first place right now, Piotr, is not playing the preliminary round, as his team has won the conference, so they get a free pass on this game. But that means he has less matches to score goals, and therefore AVR could definitely catch up to him. And yeah, he's been incredible. And you know, you see 19 goals, you see that his team has scored like 35 or something, and you might be impressed straight away. Let me tell you, if he scored the chances that he missed, that could be like literally double the number. Because the amount of attacks Killa House Clan is able to produce is insane. Like, there is a reason why they are the favorites for the whole tournament, even if they finish third. Like, nobody is expecting a first team in Premier League to win the Champions League. Yet this is the case here because their playstyle is so good. They just need to be more clinical. And I'm expecting AVR to score like at least 3 goals today.
Is he your man to watch tonight?
Probably, yeah, if we are talking about offensive players. Another guy would be Robert and Lynch, who now joined the room. So that could be also pretty good, not signing, but improvement of the expected lineups for Skanderbeg. But yeah, the 2 people who will be most relying for each team is, for me, Robert, because he's definitely going to have to save a lot of shots. And AVR, who's going to do the opposite, try to score past the German goalkeeper.
Interesting, very interesting. I think we're up for a very good game here. Also, I just want to mention Killer House Clan. Lots of Polish players they're representing. They got Sara Tvoya in goal. He was very solid in goal yesterday as well. They got Zykan. Is Zykan going to play?
Jekan. Jekan is like an OG player. He didn't play a single minute this season, but like 10 seasons ago, he would be top scorer. But he's like, who could you compare it to? Like Totti in Roma, but in like 2017. Like, yeah, he's still there. He can kick a ball, but he's not going to play much. And I don't think he's going to show up today either.
He's just there for the dressing room, you know.
Yeah, like his era is long gone, but he's still there with the respect. Maybe if needed, he can come, but I don't think we're gonna see any changes.
Wait, what is the stream showing? Are you seeing this warm-up I'm doing? Do you see me just finish that one in far post? Clip the post to me. Click this commentator, sign him up. No,
all those coaches are definitely watching, looking for the next season. It seems like then Coco is lagging though, and they don't have any substitutions right now. That could be interesting. Because if he's still lagging, then I do wonder how they're gonna play. If they're gonna just keep him up front and hope that it's not as bad, or if they're gonna try to bring in a new player like Isco, come and play as striker.
Yeah, I mean, speaking from experience, Porto, how is it trying to play a game of this caliber in this league with lag?
It depends what sort of lag we are talking about, because if it's hyping, but it's stable hyping, then you can get used to it. I'm sure you've played in a tournament with high ping, so you know what I'm talking about.
Of course. Yeah.
If it's a different type where the ping is all right, but you get those random spikes every now and then, that can not only make you play worse, like this can get on your nerves and therefore affect the whole team. It is not pleasant at all. There was some talks about switching the game rooms, but it's not looking like it's happening. Room is now in official mode, so maybe we will start. "21 people joined to watch this match. That's huge, especially considering that the regular games weren't really streamed. So good to see that people are still interested in those hockey matches. And like I've said at the start, but you may have missed it, this is the whole best of 3. It is not one match. We're gonna find out the third team to qualify for quarterfinals as each conference winner is already through. And looks like we will be starting.
We got in the YouTube. We got Lux. We got Evo. Ever again. Craquinho, the goalkeeper, the penalty hero from the All-Star game. Got Say.
Do you want to know a secret?
Yes.
Craquinho is my teammate.
Oh, that's why he's so good because he's Porto's teammate.
And we're starting the game. And
Say. Oh, we're in. Levaldo. Oh, it's an interesting shirt number here for Levaldo. He's gone for 7/8. I've never seen this number in football before.
Might need to try it for my own football shirt, depending how well he will play.
7/8. What? Yeah, no, you can go into decimals and fractions, but okay.
Hey, there was one guy in Inter Milan who had like 9-1 or something like this. Oh, first shot, just wide. That was a good attempt, but not even on target. Lynch already starting the mental games. We will see that a lot today. And then Coco is nowhere to be seen. You really need to zoom out your camera to notice him. So it looks like the lags are really bad for him. Can we wait 5 minutes, says Sarah, for him to reset the router? Big issues over there. We are waiting for Lynch for 13 minutes. Now we don't let him restart the router. Oh, we're seeing some drama. And all I wanted to see was some hockey. Inter player 8+1 Zamorano. Yep, thank you for that, Lishko. That is correct. My ball knowledge is awful. But hey, at least I can talk about hockey. That's good.
Wait, who's telling you this? What?
On Discord.
Oh, okay.
See, like I've got my special agents who are here to help me out when I'm missing something.
We got Winochi in the YouTube chat. Let's go. I don't know.
We need another Nazi compilation. I think the router restart is happening for Coco.
Says Ovi Goat in the chat. Yes, indeed. Cameraman is the goat. Ovi, how are you? Is he still on the talk?
Focusing on the job.
Okay. He's holding the camera in the right position. Right now, the game
He needs
paused.
to have two hands on the
Game's paused,
camera.
so
He
he
can't
can't
use
move.
the first hand to unmute the mic.
Ovi has to stay in this position until they start playing. If Ovi moves for 1 second, he is fired. Okay, and that is why the game is paused. All because Ovi and his lovely technique of holding the camera in one spot.
A little bit of fun for the people in the chat who are watching. Give us your predictions for the first goal scorer. Ooh, that's a bit different question than I would ever ask. So let us know who do you think will score the first matchup of the playoffs. And my question is also valid for you, Wajid. Who's getting the first goal?
Okay. In my opinion, Tavoya looks like he's good on the ball. He looks like he can bang one into the corner. But on this
gonna score from his own net.
On this occasion, I'm not backing Tavoya to score. I think, in my humble opinion, which matters so much more than everyone else's, from who's this Anthony Edwards guy? Is that Sarah?
That's Sarah.
I don't think Sarah, to be honest. I'm going with Levaldo. There's something about that 7/8 shirt. It's got me thinking. This guy is that 7 goals and 8 assists for this game. Who knows? I'm going Levaldo. He reminds me of Rivaldo as well with his name.
Levaldo has been playing hockey for quite a distance now. He's an experienced player. I can definitely see him scoring. I think he scored against me now that I think about it. Let me just quickly check, because that could be true. Which round was it? Was it match day 3, I think? Yeah, Levaldo scored the first goal against my team. So, yeah, that's prediction, I guess. Yeah, I can definitely see Levaldo scoring a first goal. Having a little bit of deja vu right now.
Is this why you're mad?
I'm not mad. What do you mean? I'm pretty chill. The only nickname that I've seen is AVR in the chat. Oh, someone said the Robert. Yeah, maybe. We could see a long shot like Begovic from his own net to score. Caught saying Lynch. So generally, mixed opinions for this matchup. Some saying it will be player from Skanderbeg, some saying it will be player from Killa House Clan.
Interesting. We've also got Gisela Plus in the chat.
He is in the chat indeed. Shout out to Rizla.
It says Porto Mangestis.
Yes, I am here. Then Coco is back in the room, but he's not being active. I've just seen as soon as he joined, Robert said, "You okay, then Coco?" And he replied, "No." So yeah, Lynch waiting on the wall. He's taking his time, needs some pressure, and there is no pressure at all. So he ends up finally moving on. First minute of the game. Now similar play from Tvoya, waiting for the opposing attacker to come. Oh, that was a good pass from Sarah, but then Coco couldn't quite turn. This could be a chance for Skanderbeg. Shot from halfway line, so Sarah intercepts it.
Good block, good interception by Sarah.
I mean, to be fair, from this first minutes of the games, you couldn't really say Killa House Clan is the favorites, especially not that big favorites from the predictions.
That's true. It's been very even, 50-50 game. Obviously, we've had the break in the middle. But it's an attack here.
That was a 2v goalkeeper situation. Then Coco didn't even hit the net. Beautiful pass from Sarah, worth knowing, finding that space with the wall. Yeah, and then Coco didn't pass. He tried to take a shot near post, not far post, and it was just a miss.
Will that come back to haunt him? Who knows? Maybe he should have passed there.
Crazy passes from AVR, but no real big chance created. It's worth noting the formation that Skanderbeg is using. So Robert in net, this is the captain being in his right spot, like Buffon, like Casillas, like Neuer. Nobody's replacing him in that spot. He's always there for every game. Then you've got Yazunek in the M, again, fairly expected, as he's been the defender for most of the matches. And Lynch in the midfield, again, you would see him on that position in previous seasons. That being said, for me, I think he would be better as a striker in this team. But instead, then Coco now blocking a shot from his teammate. But instead, we've got Levaldo up top, and I expected Levaldo to be more in a midfield so he can be more supportive in defense. That's what he's really good at. Instead, he's being the lone striker, trying to find the space with like one through ball pass all the way across the pitch.
He's up front on his own.
Whoa!
But Lynch charging up with him. Oh, it's just wide.
Decent idea of play, but Sara is just too experienced for that. Oh!
One goal to Voya.
Voya with a good save, and that was a bit of a flight from Sara, as I've just complimented him. Letting the ball go through like that is really risky. Luckily for him, Voya has conceded the least goals out of... I mean, surely there will be like a goalkeeper who played one match and didn't concede, so therefore that would be incorrect, but the team itself conceded the least goals, and Voya has played all the minutes possible in net. Therefore, definitely in discussions for the goalkeeper of the season, but that wouldn't happen if they go out. And at the moment, they haven't really created much. There was one big opportunity which then Coco didn't even take a shot on target. And look how far forward then Coco was just waiting. He's like, yeah, my teammates are going to defend and I can maybe get a 1-on-1. That did not happen this time though. Last 10 seconds of the first period. Will we get one more attack? We will. Crazy turn attempt from AVR and it's out. So first period is done now.
Who would you say was more on top in that half? Sporto.
Honestly, for me, it's Skanderbeg. Like, the best opportunity was for Killa House Clan, but other than that one attack, they didn't really create much. Or like, Sara was creating it, but his teammate couldn't capture those great passes the right way to find the shots and possible goals. Meanwhile, Skanderbeg has had like one fairly dangerous shot, miss at the start from Lynch, which was a good shot. So
Yes,
we'll see how it goes.
2-1 formation in that period. Levaldo up top on his own, but Lynch was making these late runs in, supporting his teammate, and he had a few shots on goal. Interesting tactic by Skanderbeg. Killa House Clan, they were playing more of a 1-1-1, but players were roaming from left to right. Demokoko was on the left, on the right, so was AVR. They probably had the bigger chance if Denkoko squared that ball to AVR. He went for goal. He's hit it side netting. He should have maybe passed that, to be honest, or at least got it on target, worked the keeper. But let's see what happens in the second period now.
If it starts, as we are waiting, Zahir Hospital Plus Foam just joined the room, who is a player for Skanderbeg, but looking at his nickname, I doubt we're gonna see him playing.
Man said hospital plus phone.
Already making excuses, even if he's not a it. Oh, Denkoko rejoining, but looks like we're gonna start.
We got the same lineup? Yes, we have.
I need to mute quickly, so enjoy the match.
Second period started. Levaldo with a shot. Big save by Tavoya. Once again, Skanderbeg on the attack. But here's a chance for Killa House Clan. Lovely bit of play. And that's a save by Robert. When he's called upon, he is there. Already we can see this is going to be a very attacking period. Both teams trying to get the first goal to break the deadlock. Tavoya sweeps up from deep behind his line. Killa House Clan trying to start an attack, but it's a bit too heavy. Lynch trying to dribble past Denkoko. He makes a way for himself. Denkoko hits the near post. Oh! And Lynch with a ball back. Almost missed by Robert. Ara trying to push his team forward. AVR off the wall to Denkoko. Another shot, but it's straight at Robert again. They just need to aim it slightly to the side. The football is there. The play is there. Great one touch. AVR, lovely bit of dribbling. The 2v2. He goes for goal. That's a lovely save at the far post by Robert. AVR tries to sneak one in far post. Robert's there. Easy shot for him to save from long distance. Killa House Clan really trying to attack now. Skanderbeg struggling to get the ball out. It's a lovely bit of defence by Killa House Clan. AVR and Koko passing it between themselves. Lynch knocks it forward, but it's easy for Tavoya to deal with. It's a lovely shape here from Killa House Clan in defence. Sarah knocks it forward. Popper hits it out wide as a needed touch. Robert in a bit of trouble. Then Coco is pressing him. Oh, a bit of lag on my side. Popper down the line to Levaldo. That's not really troubling Tavoya from there. Tavoya lines the loose ball. And it's back to Skanderbeg. The ball is now just orbiting the pitch. You know, no one's really trying to attack. They're just playing circles. You came here to see goals. You came to see the wrong game. Because it's still 0-0. Can anyone get a goal in the second period? The goalkeeper
I'm
is
seeing Tvoya laughing in the chat. What did I miss?
Nothing much, to be honest. The ball just went round the circle a little bit. There's been a few chances, a few shots by Killa House Clan. They're really trying to push forward, but no goals at the moment. No goals. Skanderbeg really struggling to build up an attack at the moment.
Is it more of Yasune, who's Popa here, or is it thanks to Robert that Skanderbeg didn't concede yet?
I would say thanks to Robert.
Okay.
Oh, Robert! He squares the ball, and Rokoko gets a touch in the box, and he hits it wide. The empty net. That is an absolute let-off and a half for Skanderbeg. What was Robert thinking? Out wide, leaving his goal open. He gives it to Denkoko in the middle of his own box, and he's hit it wide. Denkoko really should put that away.
Someone in the chat just said that Robert almost zooted.
Zoot. Is it that guy, Zoot?
Yep, that's the guy.
The legend himself. Robert Zutuc.
Then Coco ping is down to 62. In the start, he had like 80, 90, so it looks like it's better.
Looks better, but he's still playing on ping. At least he can blame ping for that open net miss. Zahir says, I hope my team can win. I need to go again. My sister hospital room. GG's. Oh, best of luck, Zahir.
Very sad story, but hopefully his team can climb up and he'll be there for the future rounds.
Him in the second period, still 0-0, but hopefully, his team can win. That's what matters. Here we go again. Is this the third and final period for the first game?
Yep, unless there's no goals, then we're gonna have overtime. But maybe now then Coco.
And Coco straight
down the middle. A bit of improvement compared to the off-target shot. Nice turn from AVR, but not quite as successful. Now it's Tfoya starting the attacks behind the net again. He's just wiggling, waiting for the attacker to come to him to find the space for the pass.
Oh, then Coco tries to sneak one in, but Robert is in a good position. He deals with it quite easily. A lovely bit of football, and then Coco hits it wide. That was a great chance for him. So we see Sarah, he's taking up some good positions in defense, but if he attacked more with his team, do you think we could get some more goals that way?
That was a brilliant play. I didn't want to interrupt you. I was waiting. We had like 5 or 6 passes going across the pitch, but again, the shot. I don't think Sarah's at fault because it looks like it's finishing issues. They are making chances, and we are getting some shots. But Sarah is not responsible for shooting. He's not there to score goals. It's for the Coco and for AVR, and for now. It is a bit of underperforming game from both of them.
Lovely bit of play.
Again.
Almost. Lovely bit of skill. Then Coco straight at the keeper once again. Evaldo tries to set up Lynch, but just too heavy.
Pause requested.
What's YouTube saying? Wanochi says, Bailem you sari I tivoji tu razi. He also says, Makat and na podani. Beck asks, oh my, Komu kibichujechi.
And how would you answer him? He asked, who do you support? But like overall to people in the chat.
Oh, okay. For me, I support AVR. I think he's a good player. I also support Levaldo. for the 7/8 shirt.
That was a decent play from Denkoko. I'm not sure if you've even seen that. He held Poppa like it's nothing and got a shot, but again, Robert was there to save it. It wasn't the only mistake now. Beton from Poppa. He's out for a minute. This could be the game-changing minute, though. Can they score?
This is where they need a goal.
And Skanderbeg, as expected, will go far deeply backwards. Lynch and Levaldo just outside the goalkeeper box. So they are punished.
Then Coco. Sara. Then Coco.
Great pass, but he wasn't there to finish it. Half the minute gone.
Oh, lovely ball.
Oh.
Those passes are just so hard to defend because they might not be directly played well for the teammate, but instead you're testing your opponents whether they're gonna make a mistake. If there's a miscommunication, like, oh, he's gonna take it, oh, he's gonna leave it for me. But it didn't work, and now Poppa is back. Last minute of regular time.
Once you get into that, yeah, lovely bit of dribbling. So close.
Oh, good with it. His ball control is incredible.
We have
But
45
again,
seconds left of this period.
we're seeing individual brilliance, but then we didn't even see a shot after that. So that's the thing. Like, Killa House Clan might have better players, but in the end, it's a team game. So that might not be enough. Whoa, Lynch is not making the same mistake as his teammate did.
Robert Zoot. Robert. Back to Popper. Only 8 seconds left. Then Cocker sends it.
Is he gonna kick it out? He kept it in. We are seeing one last attack. But Sara keeps it out. Interesting. So we're gonna be heading into overtime.
Extra time. The drama. This was going to be
Noce is saying that if he was in Killa House Clan, and for context, he played previous season with Sara and Foya, there were at least 3 opportunities, out of which he would score at least one.
Ooh.
So that's an interesting take from last season top striker. The roof is set high, but we've had no goals.
You know this Den Coco player, he reminds me a lot of Lukaku. He reminds me of Lukaku. He holds the ball up pretty well. In front of goal, you know, he hits it straight, he hits it wide. I don't know what's happening. Sometimes he's having Lukaku shots. But his hold-up play is very good. He's a very good solo striker up there. He's getting his chances, and I think, you know, just keep pushing. The manager has faith in him. Maybe he can get back.
By saying the manager has faith in him, do you mean there are no substitutions, so he keeps on playing?
That could be right. That's what the haters would say. But the lovers know that it's because he has faith in the player.
Hopefully we can get some Everton Lakaka performances for the rest of the match as we go into the overtime. And AVR is not moving, but he's back. No substitutions from either of the teams. Paredes calmly waiting on the bench to see if Robert lets him play, but for now, I'm not surprised he's benched. Like, nothing personal, I really like Paredes and rate him highly, but the team for Skanderbeg has been playing, I would even risk to say, above expectations. Like, actually maybe not. They've had a really good first period, but after that they didn't make many chances, but still managed to hold on. So that's good enough to keep the same team. Wonder if we're gonna see Paredes subbed in for the penalty shootout. I think my earphone just died. Give me a sec.
Whoa. Rivaldo, Popper, transfer and attack here.
Yeah, sorry for that. I should be back to sounding better now.
Porter, you always sound good.
Oh, you missed it! Oh, no!
Killa House Clan, 1-0. And who is it? The man the manager had faith in. Lukaku. Den Koko with the goal. It's lovely. Just watching the replay here. Skanderbeg. They couldn't really get an attack going. Robert with a poor touch. And then Koko finishes it nicely.
I've literally compared Robert to Manuel Neuer because, he's German, he's a goalkeeper, he's the staple of the team, the captain. And now he's added another reason to compare him to Neuer. Oh, but that's not what I wanted to see. A shot right down the middle from far distance. He just lets it go in front of him for the rebound, for the retake by Denkoko, who gets a clinical finish for the second shot, but he shouldn't have it in the first place.
Absolute scenes in the chat. Robert Zutuj. We got Denkoko. We got screams of Lukaku. We got goal. Unreal. You know, Robert, he was shaky in the first period, the second period, where he did center it into Denkoko. He missed the empty net. But once again, he's given him another chance, and you can't keep giving players like that chances. They're going to put them away. And is this a substitution by...
It is, indeed. Paredes. Sides have been switched. There was one substitution, as Wadid pointed out, but other than that, we keep on going. Paredes will probably be striker because that's where he's most of the times has played, and therefore it should be just a player substitution, but the tactics should remain the same. But to be fair, from the start, it looks like Lynch could be going further forward. Maybe it was just a temporary swap. No, Robert! Oh my God, what a miss from AVR! Robert was zooting again, but luckily for him, AVR did not kick the ball well enough for it to go inside.
Crazy.
Good turn from Denkoko now. Almost. I will say this, Robert doesn't feel confident when he's behind the net, making mistakes just like now again, giving the ball away for his opposition.
You know, Robert, he has made some good saves, but there's a couple of mistakes.
Oh, now what a play from KHK! But the finish, Lukaku is back, unfortunately.
Lukaku.
The build-up, though, this is what I was talking to you before the match. Like, the chance creation from Sara and AVR is incredible.
This right now, this is a striker's dream. Anyone would love to play in this team with Tavoya in goal. You got Buffon in goal. You got AVR and Sara. Like, Sara's playing like Van Dijk. He just, the aura about him. No attack can go through this man. He's got the aura. He can play out from the back. You got AVR, who's just everywhere. This guy's like Iniesta. He's just his dribbling. He picks up the ball in these pockets of spaces. Lovely 1-2 touch football. Brings the ball forward. It's just a dream. You need like any striker to just finish it up front. And they have
maybe
the Tavoya save! Tavoya double save!
Good positioning, although the chances weren't as dangerous because of the top angle. You still could make a mistake there. Good save by Robert. Plenty of saves in this match, it seems, as we get a pause now.
I have noticed that Robert has made a lot of saves going straight at him.
I mean, that's still a save.
We'll take it, Robert. We'll take it. Monopoly in the chat says Carriers 2018.
That's his nickname when he's a goalkeeper.
Oh, okay. Lucky Chef says Tavoya, what a goat.
I'm not surprised he's the one saying that.
Say says Nai on Dej Nagors Wynik aktualny.
This is for Ovi. Okay, we're starting the game.
We're back in.
And, enough of the YouTube chat break. Back for the men's game. I will
Lovely
quickly
football,
check the
AVR! Just whistles past the far post. And Robert with another save. Hopper, great defending. Very aggressive at the back. You know what I've noticed with Skanderbeg is they're very aggressive, you know. They don't let you have much time on the ball. When you got the ball in their third, they're on you. Like a bad rash. Lukaka. AVR back to Den Coco. Paredes gets passed round. AVR. A lovely bit of closing down again. Paredes. He has a shot and it's a lovely block by Sara.
It was weird play from Lynch there. Instead of waiting for the pass of most of the people, what he tried to run across, confusing Sara a bit maybe. Paredes therefore tried to shoot far post, but Sara was there to block it.
Yeah, it's an interesting run, you know, making that diagonal run into the space, taking defenders away, trying to open up space on the far post. But Sara done well to keep his position there.
What a play! Goal! Incredible from Skanderbeg out of nowhere. Team play started from the DM, and now it's 1-0. Paredes proving to be the great substitution by Robert. Some people might say I'm biased with that excitement. It's more of a shock, just to clear it up, because that was a great goal, don't get me wrong, but completely unexpected. They've had like somewhat decent opportunity all this game, and now they are in the lead, so that completely changes things.
There's a lovely assist by Lynch as well from the right-hand side. Paredes
Everything was beautiful in that attack. The assist, the finish, play from the back, incredible.
Incredible. Chat is going wild. Goal. Duck.
Absolute cinema.
I wouldn't be surprised for people to root for Skanderbeg now just so we get to see the third matchup. That is pretty likely to happen.
You know, when it's knockout stages, anything can happen. Form goes out the window. It comes down to nerves. It comes down to who's got confidence on the day. Who can make it matter when it matters. Who can do it on the big stage. Today, everything is to lose. If you lose today, you're out. That's it. Finished. The whole season. End. This is where it matters. On the stage today. Now, Skanderbeg, they've already gone 1-0 down in the games. Now they really need to attack. They need to win these games. They know they can't let anything slip from now on.
I wouldn't phrase it better than that. Incredible speech. And we're back.
Let's go!
No substitutions. Paredes is back as expected. Oh, decent attempt from Lynch. Not quite on target though. I also just want to add that this is the 10th match of Killa House Clan this season. And the goal they've conceded, it was their 5th or 6 maybe. But still, incredibly low number now. That could have ended badly, but striker for Skanderbeg was not expecting that at all. Now a bit of mistake, but how defensive they've positioned 2 players who wearing AVR. They know he's capable of dribbling +1, so they straight away pressed him together.
Lovely. I mean, that's what you need. So now, Sporter, if you were the manager of Skanderbeg, how would you tell them to play in this second period?
I mean, honestly, I would straight away say, like, don't change anything, keep it up. Because if you get pushed back, especially against this team, oh, baby, no! A bit overshot. Try to make the finish clinical, because Robert has been saving those not so accurate shots, but he overcomplicated it this time. But going back to what we were talking about, as soon as you decide to go deep in defense, try to hold it out, especially since we've only had first period done, it ends badly, and I know that from experience. So just keep up to what you've been doing. Don't change anything up. Clear mindset is really important as well, because if this is like nothing to lose for you, like you said at the start, you're the underdog. Nobody expects you to be in this position, so you should have no pressure. Weird positioning from Poppa here, leaving the space for the pass, but luckily for him, IAVR couldn't get on position to shoot it. Are we gonna see a cross now? He's waiting it out. Oh!
Puts it in a lovely
a really
spot.
fancy
No one
play.
there.
What I was saying now. That was really smart, waiting for the cross, then... Oh! This is what I was talking about, the dangerous passes, where it's not about the danger you make, it's about causing chaos. Oh,
It's through the gap from range. He's found the gap between AVR, Dead Gokko, and Sarah. That is lovely.
Insane
Wow.
finish.
Wow. 2-0 to Skanderbeg. He had Lukaku trying to push his way off him. He's held up Lukaku. He's found a gap between 2 players and put it past Tavoya.
I'm looking at the regular season history, and it looks like KHK only conceded twice in one match, and that was against a team that won their conference, and that match they've lost 2-1. So it's most likely that we're gonna head into the third match.
Very interesting. Rivaldo in the chat says he was the problem. He wants to stay on the bench. But how true is that?
I mean, if you look at the results, fair enough. And we're back into the game. Half of this match is done. And it looks like we're gonna be heading into the third game. The excitement for the regular attacks commentary is kind of gone after you've seen those 2 beautiful finishes. We're just sitting here in silence, waiting for those attacks like now. But Poppa was there to block it.
There's some lovely hexball on display here. The commentators are glued to their screens. We're just here to witness the magical hexball going on in these knockout stages. The teams are putting everything on the line. This is high-level stuff you are watching. Everyone watching now, 19 people, you are witnessing some great hexball play. Watch, get your notepads out, make notes and learn. Poppa typing.
Skanderbeg heritage. I would expect Sara to be playing a bit more risky now, considering that they've got the first match in hand, and he could be needed for the chance creation. Oh,
so close! Like this was about as much as he could do, turning 180 and hitting the shot for the post up, as he was already getting pressured by the opponent. Robert, of course, diving upwards too, but it hit the post. And I think if it was going in, I think Robert would save it anyway. So for once, we can't really complain about Denkoko's action because that was about as much as he could do.
La caca.
La Coco. Great lift from AVR, but that does nothing though.
That's the end of the second period.
Whoa, what a match we've got on our hands right now.
So we're going into the third period. How do you think Skanderbeg have changed now? They've got Livaldo off the pitch. I know in the first match they were playing with Livaldo as the lone striker. Now all three players are sort of playing together. Paredes is not really a striker. He's sort of dropping into midfield. We see him last man. We see him up there, switching wings. It gives them a bit more of a better dynamic, no? They're moving more left to right, back to front. What do you think, Sporto?
At the start, definitely, we've seen Paredes getting more involved in the midfield, and Lynch had the freedom to go up top, which is what I've said at the start of the first game, that for me, Lynch should be the striker in this team, as for me, he seems to be making most dangerous opportunities. That being said, he didn't score a goal, so I can't really brag about my knowledge if the goal scorers are Paredes and Poppa. But yeah, there's definitely been a change of play for them.
Lynch did get a good assist on the first goal for Skanderbeg. And, he's making some good runs, Lynch. I've seen him off the ball. He's making some interesting runs, diagonal runs, making space for his other teammates. That's a very important attribute for a striker,
Another pause. This time it's a bit more of a trolling pause, because every time game gets paused in situations like that, first thing you do, you look in the chat to make sure GK didn't exceed the limits for the penalty. But that's not the case this time. Both teams ready? We go back. Oh! Crazy attempt from AVR, but Robert was there to save it. Four and a half minutes left. They still need 2 goals, so some would say they need a miracle. But if there's any team capable of making miracles, it's probably them! Ball just bouncing everywhere. Still not going in. Another thing about hockey, it is so high-paced, it's so entertaining, and you don't even fully know what happened. Like, did it bounce off the player and Robert went further forward, keeping the space between the posts, or maybe ball had so much power it pushed Robert away but still didn't go in? PSG Dortmund, says Robert. To be fair, there were quite a few posts this match, so that makes sense. Decent play, but AVR not finding the pass. Maybe now. Surely.
Oh, that's a big save by Robert.
Oh, great save by Robert, don't get me wrong, but he just did what any goalkeeper should be doing. Going a bit forward and holding X.
All in the chat saying, Robert Zutz, where are you now? See the Robert save, keeping them in the game. Speak now, chat. Speak now. Robert Carriers. Who doubted Robert? Robert, go! Allez, Robert! That's what I'm talking about!
Robert Zoot. Oh, 3 minutes left. Did they switch? Oh, did they switch positions for this whole period, or did they just swap now? Because I'm seeing Denkoka as DM and Sarah as AM.
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're back. Okay. So that's interesting. Ooh, fancy attempt from Paredes, knowing he can't hit it towards the net, so he just let it bounce off him.
Say, Wajid Zut. Why, bro, why am I Zut? You never see me in goal. Why are you calling me Zut? Who's this?
Ball in the corner. Final 2 minutes. How did that pass go through? That's insane. But still, not even a shot from it. Oh, on the edge of beton, but not making a penalty this time. I'm not sure if Skanderbeg even had one shot in this period, but they don't need any shots anymore.
All they need to do, keep their sheet
Oh,
clean.
there we go, from the halfway line, but still with a lot of power.
Get the stats going. One shot.
It's 5 more seconds until the goalkeeper of KHK is allowed to go forward. And
Wins
now he
possession.
can run up the pitch. He can get involved. They have the 1-man advantage in the attack, but that also leaves the risk of an empty net.
Paredes is pressing still. Luganga lines it. Paredes wins it again. Tavoya, Buffon, can he bring his team up? AVR. Lovely 1-2.
But it's too far forward again.
AVR switches it to Sara. Luganga. Does it go, but it's wide. Back
Could
to
be
Sara.
now. We've seen
Lovely ball.
passes like this. They just go through the goalkeeper's field, but there's nobody to finish it, and Robert is not kicking them out either. Risky attempt right now from ABR. But it's over. I'm gonna say it. They are not going to score twice. There's not enough time for it. So officially, we are heading into the third match. We just need for the ball to go out, and it does. What a start for the playoffs.
Lovely by Skanderbeg. You know, people were ruling them out seeing the first match, but no. 2 goals. Lovely bit of tactical change by the captain there, bringing Paredes on. Interesting to see how they were going to the third match. But that's a lovely match by Skanderbeg. They can be very proud of how they played for those 3 periods.
Going to tune in into another.
Say suits.
Size, yeah.
Bro, I feel like Ty on these super chats. Why is this guy coming for me? I don't even know what Zoot is. Why do you keep saying what Zoot?
Ovi, I'm sending you a room link for the other game, but we are staying with this one on the stream. Team names have been switched. Some more team talk with Levaldo. Wonder if he's gonna come back or if he's staying on the bench.
Even this effort of Zoot. What the... But why is it watching Zoot the chat, fam? Why?
Wajid Zutuja.
Marquinhos, He wins one penalty shooter, now he's giving it all the big talk, yeah?
Levaldo back on the bench, and Robert says they are ready. And in the meantime, the game between Koto Hokejowcy and HC Parchy has not started yet, so you're not missing on anything. And we're starting the third game, the last matchup. And hopefully they can be quick with it so you don't miss the ending where it's almost time for you to go.
I know, I'm watching the time.
So hopefully we can get some quick goals like we did in the previous matchup. And now starting off with a great attack.
Popper steps up!
Good save from the German goalkeeper. He is not zooting anymore. Whoa. Really close play, waiting for the mistakes, and the double pass so good, but Poppa was there to block it off. Now it seems like Paredes is the striker, to be fair. Oh, sure! That was such a good chance. And getting a shot. How are you not even taking a shot from that? That should have been a 2v goalkeeper. And instead, so much panic, miscommunication, and the shot wasn't even on target, unlike this one, but it's saved by Robert again. Could we see possibly the biggest upset of hockey history? Because just be shot as AVR finishes it brilliantly bottom corner after a pass from Benkoko to bring it on and give the lead to the Killa House Clan. So much nerve, so much tension, but they deliver and they get the early goal. Look how far forward Lynch is right now, and he's just pushing Sarah further deep. This is unusual. Apparently, when I'm screaming, my mic is kind of weird, but this is emotions. I can't hold it.
No, Sporto is alright. We love it.
Playing it around. At the moment, when one team scored, another team couldn't. For this massive matchup, we'll see if that's gonna change. I don't think I've ever seen Sarah being so cautious, because he's known to be the aggressive DM, but this time he's going so far back. I've never seen it. And it's talking about this. This is the top tier striker they needed.
He just lets the ball run across his shoulder, slots it clinically from the tight angle, off the back person in. That is beautiful.
Oh!
AVR off the near person in. Wow, and a pause is needed from Popper.
It might be over.
In 3 minutes.
Quick bank after bank, 15 seconds between the goals, and they are 3-0 up. So now, I guess, question to the viewers whether you want to finish this matchup and keep on watching the game, or whether we should whether you want to switch for the other match, which is now just starting. So let us know. We're gonna finish this period here, that's for sure. and you've got those 2 minutes to let us know what do you think.
The chat is adamant that the game is over. They really think that 3-0 and it's done.
Ovi is not in the room for the other game, even though I've sent him the link. And now the game has unpaused. Will we see another goal in this period? But all those 3 goals have been incredible finishes, to be fair. Like, literally perfectly in the corner. Probably the third one you could blame the goalkeeper for keeping. Oh, it's another one! It is four. They needed 30 minutes to fix their aim, but once they did, they are so good with it. Another beautiful strike to make it 4-0. And it's 5!
Another. They're just getting so much space right now. Skanderbeg heads have dropped, and they're just letting them get in 1-on-1, 2-on-1. This is Skanderbeg really needs to show some character here, but I think it may be too late. KHK, they've got their confidence, and now they're just scoring for fun. For fun.
The mercy rule. This is something I didn't mention to you, but there is a mercy rule, which means when you have 10 goals lead, the game is over. That's not what I was expecting, and we could be seeing it with the pace they have right now.
I think that's a Lukaku hat-trick right now.
1, 2, 3. Indeed it is. AVR and then Coco both with a hat-trick in this match.
Wow.
Good save by Robert.
We were calling Den Coco Lukaku. Now he's got a hat-trick when it matters. Den Coco, I owe you an apology. I wasn't familiar with your game.
And the period is over. I would say we should switch. I don't know if Ovi is going to restart the stream, possibly, because of the title. Okay, so keep an eye out on the HSHL network channel or in the Discord for the new link of the stream. This match is over. I mean, there's still 10 minutes to play or 4 goals, but the stream is over for it.
It's
and
over.
Join us for the